I'm gonna do Uragaan so I can say Rathalos is like the final thing, the final challenge for the day. Because it's Rathalos, you know? And it's more so I don't want to end the session on a fucking Uragaan. It's more so that. I don't want to end the session by doing a fucking Urghagaan. Because that doesn't sound fun at all. That sounds terrible. Sounds atrocious. What does that sound? Oh, it's the courier. I'm just hearing all this paper. I'm just like, what the fuck's going on? It's the courier. Floating around a bunch of paper. That's what that is. Unless I'm from Rise, I don't agree so far as apparently single player and multiplayer are separate again. Why would you... Wait, seriously? Seriously? That's awful. If that's the case, why? Why do that? The fact that those two things are one and the same in this game and like... sorry, in Worlds. And like... Scaling actively changes depending on how many people... Why? Have you seen the trailer for it or you don't want to spoil it? No, I haven't. The direct for Rise I saw. And I've seen like... the great sword like movement stuff. I didn't see like there was a full video for it. I didn't watch the full video, but I saw like a Twitter thing where it was like 60 seconds. Here's some of the shit that it can do. I haven't seen anything for Rise beyond that, and I don't want to because I want it to be as blind as possible. Oh, you're telling me about decorations. I meant to go to an item box. I don't know why I went to you. But now with the Axe system, why would you go back? Why would you go back? Like, that's probably the best part about World, the multiplayer stuff. We'll be able to solo stuff with two-player scaling. I really miss that in World and Iceborne. I mean, that is one thing in Iceborne, like, you can't deliberately go, I want it to be harder by taking on multiplayer difficulty. You can't do that. Infinite restocks. Hey, Tommy, stop again. Yeah, the infinite restocks thing, again, the infinite restocks thing affects a lot of the design of World in terms of how its monsters attack you and everything like that. And I agree. I'm not a fan of it. What I think would be the solution, because I get wanting item restocks, it's more accessible to people. There's certain things like ways that you play the game that you can only do in a game that has item restocks. I think the way that you fix the item restock system is have item restocks be a thing. Certain quests restrict it. Like, just have certain quests say, like... Just have, like, symbols next to a quest that, as you select it, that'll let you know, by the way, this quest doesn't allow item restocks. This one does. Like, literally just restrict it. So, if they want to design, like, a quest, like, a certain monster, like, new DLC thing around not having item restocks, then don't have item restocks for that quest. In general stuff, you want that? Sure, go ahead. Some concept Capcom post for Horizon 2 is hilarious. I'm gonna say what they are in case don't want to. When you say hilarious, is it like of new monsters and stuff? I used to play World when I played the older games, so I got my ass kicked so badly. Yeah, no. Going from World backwards is definitely difficult. That's why I'm struggling so much in low rank. Well, yeah, when you say it's funny, like, does it show off new monsters and stuff? If it's part of the monsters that we've already seen, like Tetranodon, Acnosom, and Great Azuchi, I'm fine saying that stuff. If it's Magnamola, I don't want to say that. I want to say Magnamola. Because, like, the original reveals seemed they wanted Magnamola to be secret stuff, so I don't want to say about that. If it's just funny stuff about Tetranodon, Great Azuchi, or Acnosom, I'm fine with that. If it's not, then I kind of want to say that. The snippets of Acnosom they've shown are great. Acnosom looks dope. I mean, honestly, those three monsters that they showed all look great. Like, if that's like the quality of the early game stuff they're showing us, then the quality of the monsters that we're gonna get seems to be good. And I'm happy with that. For Rise, so that's something I will say. Like, we've already got an amphibian in Rise, and like the bird is like a bird with a crane thing on its head. I just hope we get like the insects and bugs and stuff, and more leviathans and stuff, because that's the shit where it seems to go weirdly different. That being said, I haven't actually fought any insects in this game. I fought crabs though, and the crabs are good. When do we get to insects? I want to fight a fucking insect, and I haven't done that yet in this game. That was like the big one that people were saying in terms of missing the old style monsters. Of just, I want to fight insects now again, and I haven't even fought an insect yet in this game. Other than those two things we've seen, the Rise game's good. Certainly looks like a fast game compared to most of the series, but no major issues that they balance things right. And yeah, World's faster, like, yeah. It will being faster makes it better balanced, I honestly say. Like, the monsters and you feel as powerful as each other in terms of how much you can move. Also, welcome to Uragaan! It's Uragaan! They showed one of the insect skeletons in the Rise trailer. Did they? Like the original one or a new one? Because that shit I don't want to see. That shit I don't want to see. I haven't seen any insects yet. I don't want to be spoiled on what new insects are. The direct trailer? I do not remember seeing an insect in that trailer. What? I do not remember seeing an insect in that trailer. But okay. I'll know not to pay attention to it. Most insect species in high rank and they are all very unique. Okay, once we get to high rank, we'll see. Because that was, it's just insects are the big one. That people would just, like, that I've seen people say, insects are the ones that we want back in Worlds. Because they're the weird ones. And like crabs and everything, and yeah, the crabs are good too, but the two crabs are pretty similar to each other. The crabs are fun, but yeah. Yeah, I want to see insects. That's the big one I want to say from this game. That being said, also in this game we saw fucking snake wyverns, a thing I hadn't even heard about, and that shit is super different. Snake wyvern is super sick. I love that. And that was a type that I hadn't even heard about. So you know, new shit like that, I'm always good with. Where's Urghagaan's weak points? Does it have any, or is it just its legs? Oh no, it's like its ore deposits, like the bomby things underneath that. I'm pretty sure. More snake wyverns? People are telling me that Najarala is the one snake wyvern, and I'm just like, you made an entire classification just for Najarala and then didn't make more, and Najarala is so sick as a snake wyvern, you didn't make more. What the fuck? Its arms? Ugh. I mean, it's Urghagaan, so yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I'm sorry, but is there anyone who likes Urghagaan? Does anyone like Urghagaan? Yes, Tommy, you can come into our Monster Hunter chat and talk about things that are Monster Hunter. That is okay. That is okay. Dalamada uses the snake weapon skeleton, but he's an elder. Oh, okay. Weak spot's the belly. Oh, sleep! Sleep! No! No! Fucking forgot that this motherfucker had fucking sleep. Fuck. Wait, what? Zenoga and Sigil were the only fanged wyverns in 2 worlds? Oh, that's not true. Come on. And like a bunch of things that I've already fought. No. Come on. I was about to say Tetsukabra. No, Tetsukabra's in the beginning. Never mind. Never mind, actually. But Gamma's, there's no way Gamma's not a fanged wyvern. It's literally a 4-legged wyvern without wings that has giant fangs. Gamma's a fanged beast? No, it's not! No, it's fucking not! It's a fanged fucking wyvern! Fanged wyvern and fanged beast are different classes. I know they're different classes! Urghagaan is a fanged beast. Plangonga is a fanged beast. Yeah, Ludroth's a Leviathan. Again, I would say Ludroth isn't a Leviathan. It's a fanged beast. But, oh, sorry, fanged wyvern. But I get it. Because it's like watery and snaky and stuff. I get it. But fuck off, Gammoth is not a fanged wyvern. It's literally on 4 legs and has giant fangs. Well, tusks, but there is nothing about its body shape that it shares with Urghagaan and Plangonga though. There's nothing. There's literally nothing that it shares with them with body for those two. Literally nothing. Have I done any of this? Some of this side quest? Sorry, it's Uragaan, so my brain's just got bored by it immediately, so I'm just like. Also, these little things are adorable as hell. These things are so adorable. Watch it. Look at him, look at them! Look at them go chomp 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 with their mouth. They're so good. Look at, ready? I love them so much. I don't even remember their name. I had to hunt like 10 of them for a quest or something, but they're so adorable. Alright, time for Girl Guns was, what do you think Tama would have been in Summon Die instead of Karma in episode 8? A much worse show. A much worse show. Beast equals mammals. I'm sorry, but Gammoth being a beast is fucking stupid. Again, it makes these classification things not make any fucking sense. Like, it's a four-legged gigantic fucking thing. Game of the Road Wyvern likely to be Brute Wyvern by Bumber. No, it can't be a Brute Wyvern because it has four legs. Well, it walks on four legs. What it runs on quads, not bikes. I know bipedal is the word for two. Is quadrupedal just the word for four? I don't really know. But yeah. Like, Gamma runs on four legs, so... Monster classifications are stupid and bad. Is basically my main point that I'm making here. I also have not thrown a paintball at this thing. I have not been taking Uragaan seriously in any capacity whatsoever. Probably because it's Uragaan. Not that it means it's easy, but it means I don't care. Sorry, Uragaan. Did I make a slick? I don't even know. My brain is shut off during this entire fucking fight. Because it's Uragaan. 2, 3, and slick. Oh, I guess it just kind of Bumper is the closest thing to it. Well, yeah, but you know what's closer to it? You know what's closer than to Gammoth than Bumper? Zenoga! Also, the idea of just like it can't be a wyvern because it's a beast. Zenoga's a wolf. That's a mammal. That's what I mean. These classifications are dumb. They can't stick by their own like predetermined things. Like, they come up with all these classifications for all this stuff, and then they break those rules so often. I'm just like, why? You're just making your in-game researchers look like they're dumbasses. I don't know why Gammoth isn't in Iceborne. I really don't. It should absolutely be there. I'm surprised Blangonga's not there, honestly, out of everything. I'm surprised Gonga's not there because the Urghagaan skeleton's there. Like, they made they did the Fang's Beast, the real Fang Beast skeleton just for Urghagaan in World, and it's like, no Gonga? No, like, early game Gonga on Iceborne? No, we got Beatotus instead? Alright, okay. It's kind of like one thing that Iceborne does weird, where it's just like, nowhere near as many ice monsters in it for something that's Iceborne. And like, they're all at the start of the expansion. Like, they're all at the start of the expansion. There's like none of them all. Blangonga and Ice, yeah, no Blangonga. Again, whereas it's like you've already made the Fang Beast thing, so it's weird. Like, don't get me wrong, a lot of the stuff they included in Iceborne is sick. Like Brachydios, Tigrex, Lavinus, well, there's a lot of sick fucking monsters they added. It's just surprising they didn't add something. Zenoga scales, which is a rental thing, while Gammoth, monkeys, and Urghagaan have fur like proper mammals. As the closest thing I've seen to a point so far. But also, Zenoga has fur. Zenoga has fur. It has a hairy mane. So, it has fur. I get your point. Gammoth has no scales. Neither does Urghagaan or Blangonga. I get it. But also, Zenoga has fur. And scales. Is that motherfucker limping already? Jesus. Don't make a slick. I hope none of the diehard Uragaan defenders in chat are like upset that I'm ignoring Uragaan. I'm sorry, but it's Uragaan. Who gives a shit? I'm fighting this thing because I have to, and because it is just so similar. It is so similar to New World. It just throws out its bomb pods less frequently, which kind of just makes it easier. These things are so adorable. Look at them go. Look at this. Like, they're like lizards, but they've got like these beaks, and they go snappy, snappy, snappy with them. Ow. It's so adorable. So I feel like I would like Uragaan more if Radabaan wasn't a thing. Because Radabaan is just more interesting Uragaan. Like, not moveset-wise, because they're kind of similar, but I did see Radabaan first. And Radabon rolling around as a giant bone thing just looks more interesting than Uragaan rolling around as a thing. And also, like, Radabon rolling around makes way more sense because, like, it's tar and it's rolling around is what gives it its bone carapace shit. And, like, Urghagaan looks like a giant pile of rocks. Radabon looks like a tar monster with bone stuck to it, and that is sick. Like, the one part of Uragaan that makes sense for it to roll is that its rocky limbs there kind of give it, like, four-wheel drive tires. I'll give it, like, it has that thing that makes it roll around. Like, it's got four-wheel drive tires where Radabon's more, like, tire slicks where it will just, like, it doesn't matter what it goes on because it just will go, like, it will just change its shape to it kind of thing. It's like tank treads more than anything, actually. Unavoidable chin move. I made the gamer reference. I think I bet Uragaan is the special move it has in 3 and 3 years. Is it worth it? Is it worth seeing it though? Not for going through 3 and 3 to see it. Is it worth fighting an Uragaan to see it? What am I saying? There's another version of Uragaan that will disappoint you and shouldn't exist in the first place. Ah, so Uragaan. Got it. Got it. Uragaan. No, not really. I mean, like, if I'm doing 3 and 3U and Uragaan's there and it's apparently got one cool move, I'll say it, but I mean... It's Uragaan. Uragaan's not, like, the lowest tier, like, it's not my least favorite monster, because, you know, Lavasioth has to exist. But, might be second? It might be my second least favorite monster. Like, there's some monsters that annoy me because fighting them's annoying. But, like, Uragaan's not that. I don't like fighting Uragaan because it's boring. Like, its rolling stuff is funny and stuff, but, like, again, it's just worse Radabon. Like, the coolest thing that Uragaan does is the flaming wheel of death thing in Iceborne. That thing's legitimately sick. That thing's genuinely cool. But, like, it's not enough. What's the 5 monsters you hate so far from all you've seen in Monster Hunter? Yeah, Lavasioth's definitely number 1. Uragaan would be second. Kushala de Aura. No, Kushala de Aura's. Oh, I don't know whether Kushala de Aura or Lavasioth's first. I don't know which one. Wait for MHGU, Lavasioth to form me a final opinion on it. It's kind of okay in GU. Honestly, okay, you know what? Kushala de Aura makes number 1 because Guiding Lens of Lavasioth exists. Guiding Lens of Lavasioth in Iceborne is actually a good fight because it doesn't have lava puddles that you can't reach it in to just jump around in and just take forever in the fight. And also, like, because it doesn't have any real lava streams, the zone that it's in the Guiding Lens, it goes underground in that normal zone. Like how Beatotus can go underground in any zone in, like the Hoarfrost Reach. So Beatotus can go underground anywhere in the Hoarfrost Reach, but you can attack it anywhere because all the underground points are within reach of you. Elder's Recess Lavasioth is the parts where it goes underground you can't reach for the most part. Because it's either like puddles that are underground or streams that are off to the side of the map. And like sometimes it might go around and like swim around in just the normal parts of the map. Where Guiding Lens Lavasioth will run around underground everywhere that you can run. So you can actually attack it anytime that it's underground. And also, because it can go underground there, it goes underground way more frequently. Which also means that it's like, when it comes out of the surface, it'll be like, have soft armor. And then you'll bounce off it. But you won't bounce off it for very long before it goes back under. Where in Elder's Recess, it can be like until its zone transitions that it sucks. So yeah, no. Lavasioth existing in Guiding Lands means that Kushala de Aura is the worst. So yeah. I did not know I've not started Iceborne so far. It is literally only the Guiding Lens of Lavasioth. Guiding Lens of Lavasioth is like the one good Lavasioth that I've done. Should have had Agnactor instead of Lavasioth. I don't know what that is, but hey, it's in this game, I'll say it eventually. Kushala has potential to be good in Rise with the Wirebug mechanic, but I doubt that for some reason. It's still gonna have the wind mechanic. I'm sorry, it's still gonna have the wind mechanic and the wind aura. I still don't find fighting Guiding Lens of Visio redeeming since it's still really non-threatening. I mean, yeah, it's still not at all a threat. But, like, it's a threat that you can just beat on and kill, as opposed to, a non-threat that you bounce off constantly and the fight just takes forever. This game's Kushala is the most annoying version of it. How is it worse than World? And again, like, at least Iceborne Kushala is slightly better, because Iceborne Kushala, like, makes one tornado at a time, and if it does make a second one, it forms into the first one. But in base worlds, it can create like 7 tornadoes at once, and you get bounced from one to the other all the time. You'll be able to disable Kushala's wind with poison. Interesting. But in terms of the actual question of like my most hated monsters so far, Kushala's 1, Lavasioth's 2, Uragaan's 3. Beyond that, World's Rathian and Tigrex. There we go. That's them. And I don't like Tigrex and Rathian for the exact same reason. They spam dash attacks, and it's not fun. Gold Rathian doesn't spam dash attacks anywhere near as much as it has other ones. And Brute Tigrex does its cool shit with its roars and doesn't do dashes anywhere as many times in a row. So yeah, that's my list. Like I think I like a lot about Tigrex, but non-Brute Tigrex, it just does its running stuff way too frequently, and it's annoying. It runs so much. It just doesn't stop running ever. Like it runs back and forth so fucking constantly, and it's just not like because when it does its dash and it does its dash multiple times in a row, it's basically a moment of I can only dodge, and like I can't really punish it by getting back at it because it will have started running or it's running away from me to really get that off again. So you can't really do that. So it's just annoying. Those boys mechanic are not in favor of all in favor of the forgotten Dragon Seal mechanic. Dragon Seal is so dumb. I don't know why it's such a big deal. Like, they tried to make it such a big deal and then decided to not actually pay attention to it. Tigrex running is pretty much its identity. I know. I like Tigrex's design. I love like its roars and everything, and like its slashes and slaps and everything is cool. But like normal Tigrex runs all the fucking time. Brute Tigrex at least like combines like normal Tigrex will run like 3 or 4 times in a row. Brute Tigrex will do it maybe once or twice and then finish it off with a roar thing. And it does way more than just like close range like stabs, swipes, tailspin and stuff like that. Where I feel like Tigrex just only fucking runs all the time. And again, normal Rathian is just, when it starts running, it just never stops. It's like it's trying to do a fucking beat test. It just never fucking stops running. You just can't turn that shit off. Like, the rest of Rathian's moveset is, like, super learnable and punishable. Like, ridiculously so. Like, every single one of its moves gives you enough time after, like, where the active frames are hitting you for you to be able to line up a really good attack on its head. Almost every single one of them, except for its runs, where it just runs forever. And it's annoying as shit. Which is why Gold Rathian is so much better, because it doesn't run anywhere near as much. And, like, it has way harder attacks to dodge and combos way more, but still has that same thing of there's enough time after most of its active hit zones are gone for you to line up a really good swing punishment attack. So you gotta remember, Gold Rathian's one of my favorites in Iceborne, and like normal Rathian's one of my most hated. As I said, there's nothing in this game yet that has like really made me hate it yet. There's monsters that I've been bad at and have like been difficult and stuff, but there's nothing inherent about their identity that I like actively don't like, except for this Uragaan that I'm not taking. Because this Uragaan's not fun. It started limping so long ago. Why is it not dead yet? What the fuck? It was limping so long ago. It started limping like 4 or 5 zones ago. What the fuck? How is it still going? Why? What the hell? When I was playing my first, I died so many times it took me a week to learn what it does, so I see what you mean. Yeah, it's just, Kieran's also a piece of shit in this game because its attacks will frequently inflict Thunderblade. Stun resistance, baby. See, the thing is, like, Kieran's this weird bag of just, like, Kieran has a lot of annoying stuff, but, like, its annoying stuff doesn't feel obnoxious. Like, its annoying stuff is, like, still feels manageable and isn't just, ugh. It's more of a goddamn it, you actually got me with that, fuck you, rather than a, ugh, my god, why you like this kind of thing. So I can at least handle Kieran. And also, Kieran in Iceborne is a fucking weakest shit pushover because you just clutch claw to its body twice and then you never even bounce off its body or its head, which is like the hardest part about actually attacking. Kieran is how you bounce off of it because its entire body is a bounce, like, his own you bounce off of. But then clutch claw just negates it entirely. Oh! Oh, I can't run across that extra. Yeah, Gold Rathian is bad in this? That's worrying. That's worrying. How's this fucker not fucking dead yet? Fuck. How is it? It's been limping for so long. I swear it's been limping for more of this fight than it hasn't been. How is it not fucking dead yet? Fuck. Ugh. I want to sleep at least. Doing this old school. Hey! It worked! Yay! Oh, that's the most fun I had that entire fucking hunt. Bam! Blow up its fucking corpse. When in doubt, explosion. I don't know why I'm good at that. I don't know why I'm good at being able to, like, just know when the final hit's gonna be, it's for a fireball's gonna kill it. I got like 4 kills like that off screen just in between, just like clearing out quests. I mean, that was sleeping, so it was extra damage, but still. Hell yeah. And so this is what I like to do for the ending cutscene. Instead of making you do an animation where you do that, if you shake the barrel, you just continue shaking the barrel throughout the entire quest blue screen. It's pretty ridiculous, I like it. Oh my goodness. Pardon me. Fireballs have good DPS, it's on par with a large barrel bomb. Well, I don't know if DPS is the correct term. Because that's damage per second, you gotta get up to a level for that. But yeah. On par with a large barrel bomb. How much damage do barrel bombs actually do? I have no idea. And because in the new world they do like 300. But I'm not told damage numbers in this game, so I don't know. Like, I feel like getting that kill off in high rank is going to be harder, just because it'll do less damage relative to its overall health, so it's going to be even closer to dead for it to work and stuff like that. Ooh, a praise. What do I get? Oh, okay. A bunch of transporter, but no power seed. No! I totally played, like, fire weapons. But that was almost half an hour. Ugh, Uragaan. Ugh, no one likes Uragaan.